I'm a wife, mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best and have the tools and the resources to help you get there. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the Catrice Magic Shaper Face Cream Palette. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product, and then I'm going to show you how I would use it, and then give you just my overall thoughts and review of the product. So let's get into it. When I'm wearing on my eyes and my lips, because I always get asked those questions. Today I'm wearing on my lips the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip in Supermodel. This is a gorgeous lip oil that gives you a ton of shine, just a little bit of pigment. I'm a huge fan of lip oils. Highly recommend checking this one out. Then on my eyes, I am wearing the Unique Pressed Shadow in Impish, but then in the center of the lid, I'm wearing the Unique Translucent Shimmer Eyeshadow in the color Dizzy. Highly recommend checking out this translucent shimmer shadow. It's going to completely transform any of your eye makeup looks. Cannot recommend this enough. Any of the products that I'm sharing with you today, I'll be sure to put my affiliate links down in the description, but then I'll also put dedicated video tutorial links so you can go and watch and learn a little bit more about the products. So let's get into this Catrice face cream palette. This face palette is really designed to give you a little bit of everything, whether it's you're looking for bronzer, blush, highlighter. This palette has it all. It's great for all skin tones. It's buildable. It's supposed to be easy for travel, and it's supposed to blend really, really nicely, as well as build really, really nicely. So let's get into swatching the products as well as just applying them. Very first time using the palette. All right, I'm gonna open this up, and there is a protective film on it. All right, so you want to go and you pull that off. Let me show you what that looks like here, because that's what I went to go tap into the product, and I'm like, oh, it is completely covered with a film. So there we have it. Just take that off, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna swatch these for you so you can see what they look like. I'm gonna start with this one here, that like pink color, and then you have the brown color next to that. So take that on the back of the hand so you can kind of see what those pigments look like. And then I'm gonna go in with the next two here, the pink and the brown. So again, a little bit darker, a little bit brighter pink there. And then the last two, I'm kind of wiping my fingers off in between. I'm gonna go in now with these lighter pigments. They're both a little bit more like highlight-esque. I really like that. So there you can kind of see what those pigments look like. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna go in and apply it to the face. Now the cool thing with this, there is a little bit of a guide on the back to show you where to apply them if you're trying to figure that part out. But what I'm gonna do, it's kind of hard to read, quite honestly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take some of that brown pigment onto my blending bud, and I'm gonna tap that onto the skin. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's tapping, so I'm going to try a different technique. I'm going to go in with that brown, and I'm going to take that onto the face. Then I'm going to blend it. Okay, I feel like all it's doing is tapping off my tinted moisturizer. This may end up turning into a cluster. Let's see, different technique. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna try a brush. Okay, so that seems a little bit better, maybe a smidge patchy. Let me go in on the other side. Not bad, not great. I'm gonna take that lighter brown color. I'm gonna take that along the forehead here. On the side of the nose, I'm gonna go take that on the neck. This is like the contour piece. Okay, so I don't really love the way that that looks on the skin. I think it looks a little dirty. I don't know how I honestly feel about that. Like, this looks horrible. All right, what am I gonna do to fix this? I'm gonna just go in. I'm just trying out this Smashbox Tinted Moisturizer. I'm just gonna take a little bit on top, kind of cover it up a little bit. See how that goes. Look at my mirror here. It doesn't look too bad in the mirror, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try the blush now. The contour, not crazy about. All right, so I'm gonna try the blush. I was really excited about this like bright pink color. So I'm gonna go into that because that is one of the things that I'm like really looking for is like a bright pink blush. So I'm gonna just take that on the blending bud and blend that in. I like the way that that looks on the skin a lot better than the contour shades. Tapping into that product, tapping it onto the skin. I'm gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. I think that is better. Definitely like the blush, don't really like the contour. All right, then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that highlight. And all I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna take my ring finger and I'm gonna just kind of tap that right above where I put that blush. You can see that's a really nice highlight, like the way that that is looking on the skin. I'm gonna go on the nose here, take it up, and then right at the Cupid's bow. So I think the highlight is good. I'm not necessarily crazy about the contour in this palette, but the blush and the highlight are good options for this palette. If you're looking for a cream contour, I recently did this video on this Beauty Blender one. This is a creamy bronzer and highlighter duo, and it's the color Nutmeg and Golden. So that's Nutmeg and that's the contour, and then Golden is the highlight, and I really, really like this palette a lot. Did a whole dedicated video on that. I'll post a link so you can watch that video down in the description. But there you have it. If you have any questions about this Magic Shaper Face Cream Palette from Catrice, don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I share with you a single product, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, so that way anytime I post a new video, you're notified. Have a great day. If you're looking for a cream blush, this one from Tarte, you definitely want to go and make sure you watch my tutorial and review on this one here. I'm trying to get it open. It's the only bad thing about it, the packaging. But such a good blush color. I tell you all about it. I'll post a link so you can watch that video next.